Welcome to Childminders Hub, a space where we raise the whole child with heart. In our last video, we explored what it means to treat toddlers like whole people, not problems to manage. Today, we're building on that foundation by diving into something just as powerful: emotional safety in childhood, what it looks like, and why it matters more than we often realize. If your child clings to you after a rough day, or bursts into tears when you raise your voice, you're not being too soft. You're doing something incredibly important. You're creating emotional safety, and that changes everything. Emotional safety is the deep knowing that no matter how big or messy a child's emotions get, you're still in their corner. They can cry without being shamed, ask questions without being silenced, mess up without fearing they'll lose your love. It's the difference between a child who hides their feelings and one who runs straight into your arms with them. Let me give you an example. A toddler knocks over their juice and stares wide-eyed, waiting to see your reaction. If they've been met with anger or shame before, they may freeze or lie. But if they've experienced emotional safety, they might simply say, "Oops, I made a mess." Because they trust that even in their mistakes, they're still okay. That's not coddling. That's connection. It's saying, "You matter more than the mess." Now, let's clear up a common misconception. Creating emotional safety doesn't mean being permissive. It doesn't mean saying yes to every toy or letting your child run wild. It means that even when you set firm boundaries, your love isn't on the line. Your tone stays respectful. Your presence stays steady. It's that subtle but powerful difference between discipline and disconnection. When your toddler clings to your leg or cries when you leave the room, it's not manipulation. It's not something to fix. It's their nervous system asking, "Am I safe? Will you still be there when I fall apart?" And when you show up, even when it's hard, you're giving them the answer they need most. Yes, you're safe here. I've got you. There's a quote I love by Dr. Becky Kennedy. "Kids don't need perfect parents. They need present ones." And emotional safety is built in those ordinary present moments. When children feel emotionally safe, their brains shift from survival mode to growth mode. That's when they begin developing resilience, empathy, and even impulse control. Not overnight, but gradually, with repetition and relationship. And later, when they hit those bigger challenges in life, it's emotional safety that brings them back to you. Not fear, not shame, but trust. Because they've learned, this is my safe place. This is my person. So the next time someone rolls their eyes at you for comforting your child during a meltdown, or says you're too gentle, remember this: you're not overdoing it. You're doing it right. You're raising a child who knows what it feels like to be safe, to be seen, and to be unconditionally loved. And that matters far more than a perfect grocery store trip ever will. Brain science confirms what many of us already feel. Emotional safety actually wires the brain for learning, empathy, and growth. When your child feels safe with you, their brain can move out of survival mode and into connection and development. That's where things like problem solving, impulse control, and resilience begin to grow. Thank you for spending this time with me here at Childminders Hub. If this video resonated with you, please give it a like, share it with a fellow parent or childminder, and hit subscribe for more gentle, heart-led parenting support. We're building a community where children feel safe, seen, and supported, and where the grown-ups raising them feel encouraged too. Until next time, take a deep breath. You're doing a beautiful job. See you in the next video. Bye for now.